1,000 voices, 1,000 futures. And I dream, still I dream.
I was broken in Cairo when the Shadow King rose in the dust of a market fight. My spine gave way, but my mind climbed higher, and I never lost that sight. A world where mutants and humans could live as equals, a fragile hope against the rise in hate. So I built a school in Westchester, a refuge, a beacon, a sanctuary of light. But every dream carries burden, and every burden wears flesh too tight. Magneto, my brother, my rival, my mirror, together in thought, divided in might. He saw survival and conquest, I saw salvation and peace, though the cost was infinite height. Still we clash like tides on the same dark shore, two philosophies bound by spite.
In your mind I remain, I've carried the dream through the pain. Every thought, every voice, every name. Professor X, the world in my brain. My brain, my brain, my brain, my brain.
Cerebro amplifies the signal, millions of voices collide in my veins. I hear the lost, the frightened, the hunted, the prayers of children in chains. To lead is to bleed, and the blood is unseen, but it stains just the same. I gave my students a future, but the world gave them fear, and the fear gave them blame. From Jean's first spark to Scott's burden, from Logan's rage to Aurora's rain. Every mind I touched was a storm to bear, but I bore it again and again. They call me Xavier, they call me liar, they call me crippled prophet, insane. Yet the dream endures, because to kill the dream is to let despair remain.
In your mind I remain, I've carried the dream through the pain. Every thought, every voice, every name. Professor X, the world in my brain.
Onslaught was born of the shadows, I buried the darkness, I swore to deny. A fracture of fury, my secret sin, the wrath that could burn the sky. And yet from the ashes we built again. Every fall I refused to die. House of X, powers of X, on Krakoa we rose, a nation beneath the eye. But power is fragile, tomorrow uncertain, still I dare to defy. For the dream is a current that pulls me forward, though the waves are high. And if the future is written in blood and war, I will edit the page, I will still reply. For I am Charles Xavier, and my legacy is thought that can never lie.
In your mind I remain, I've carried the dream through the pain. Every thought, every voice, every name. Professor X, the world in my brain. My brain, my brain, my brain, my brain.
I've walked the battlefields where my students fell, carrying coffins I could not save. Every failure a scar in the mind, every promise another grave. Yet still I rise in the chamber of thought, still I teach though the lessons cave. Because a dream is not mine, it is ours, and it lives in the hands of the brave. I have bent my will against gods and kings, I have spoken to worlds that enslave. And though my body is broken, my mind remains the power I gave. If the future is fractured, Xavier, and the dream will outlast the grave.
In your mind I remain. I've carried the dream through the pain. Every thought, every voice, every name. Professor X, the world in my brain.